Hi, my name is Cliff Spiller. Been a strength coach about 5 years now. This will be the first season for me with the Phoenix Suns and with their G League team, Northern Arizona Suns. My training philosophy in the weight room is being very sport specific while having a certain level of functionally dense, meaning like my exercises look, they smell, sometimes they taste like basketball. So just being very specific to the sport and being three-dimensionally, meaning like the body is designed three-dimensionally to move three-dimensionally. So it's making sure guys understanding how to be able to control their space and also able to dominate their space. For me, working at the G League level, my job is to help them get where they need to be. That's my philosophy on coaching. So it starts with just kind of setting professional habits off the gate, like coming in early, getting extra lifts in, make sure you're on time for treatment, make sure you're eating properly nutritionally. It's just like creating good habits. So if you end up at the NBA level or you end up overseas, it's just you have them professional habits to carry over, and that's what keeps you in the league for a long time to give you the opportunity to make a lot of money. I think what makes it extremely different is for our guys, they work with long levers. So just you gotta you have to kind of keep that in mind when you're programming. It's you gotta think about it this way. It's like you got a bottom up driver and a top down driver. So you gotta facilitate movement from the ground up and also from the top down. So meaning by like having their feet in different angulations and training out in different angulations. Having their one foot up, wide, narrow, toes in, toes open, just kind of messing around with different angulations so the ankle and the hip takes a different load, because basketball is a game of a lot of different angles and varieties. So I think just creating that that stress out off the court is going to help prevent any injuries on the court, because their body's used to that adaptation in the weight room. Same thing with the top downs. Because I think people overlook this sometimes in basketball, that it's an overhead sport too. So you also got to train for that as well. So it comes with, like, for my guys, I always have them reaching above their head with dumbbells just to get them used to being in that space. So when they're playing above their head, they're strong and able to finish and potentially, minimize or prevent any injuries. My advice is just don't ever think you made it. Don't ever get comfortable. Obviously, you're not where you want to be, so you need to find different ways and strategies to get where you need to be. And as far as when it comes to strength training, at the NBA level and the G League level, there's not a lot of time. It's a lot different than college, where you sometimes get an hour with the strength coach per day. It's you're gonna have 30 minutes. So, it's a phrase we call accumulation opportunity. So in that 20 minutes, how can you touch upon these 6 different things to help you make you a better athlete, a better basketball player? And it's flexibility, mobility, strength and power, balance, coordination, and just, accumulate all of that, adaptation just to make you a better athlete. So I think to answer your question, the biggest takeaway is just finding different ways to get better and just, staying ready. That's the biggest thing. I see a lot of guys that come in and they're down there, they don't work as hard. Some guys really work hard, but you never know when your number's gonna be called, so you always gotta stay ready. So just always finding ways to get better, always staying ready. You never know when your number's gonna be called. So just take advantage of it, because people are down there to help you, We're down there to help you get where you need to be. So just keep that in mind.